Before discussing what religion can contribute, it may be helpful to ask what is it that mankind needs? The simple answer is that all human beings, in fact all beings, constantly seek to find happiness and to overcome problems and avoid suffering. No matter what particular problems individual people or groups of people may face, whether they are rich or poor, educated or uneducated, what is equally common to all is the wish for lasting happiness. As human beings, we all have a physical body which, at times, suffers from sickness and other problems. And we all have emotions such as anger, jealousy, and greed. While on the positive side, we have love, compassion, kindness, tolerance, and so forth. These are all part of human nature. Likewise, everyone wants happiness but does not want suffering. Today, due to progress in science and technology, many people throughout the world experience some material improvement in their lives and benefit from facilities and opportunities that their forefathers never even dreamt of. However, if we ask whether this material development has really eliminated human suffering, the answer is no. Basic human distress remains. People continue not to get what they want and find themselves in unpleasant circumstances. Despite greater comfort, people experience loneliness, frustration, and mental restlessness. Of the problems which face mankind as a whole, some, like natural disasters, floods, and drought, for example, we can do nothing about. But other problems are man-made. They include conflicts that arise between human beings over issues of race, ideology, religious faith, and so forth. This is very sad. For whatever race a person belongs to, he or she is primarily a member of the human family. With regard to ideology and religion, these things are intended to bring benefit to people and not to be a ground for antagonism and violence. It is important to remember that the purpose of different ideologies, religious systems, and so forth is to serve human beings and fulfill their needs. In this century alone, there have already been 2 great world wars and many local conflicts, while killing continues to go on all around us all the time. In the meantime, we all live under the nuclear threat largely because of ideological conflicts. Another category of man-made problems concerns the relations between people and the earth or the environment, problems of ecology and pollution. Whatever difficulties deforestation and pollution of the earth, water and air may present to our generation, they are clearly going to be much worse in the future unless something is done. And something can be done because these are all problems made by man and thus can be unmade or at least reduced if we choose. There is no question that material development is good for mankind and provides many necessary benefits. But we have reached a point where it would be worthwhile examining whether there are areas of development other than the material one alone, since, as I have already mentioned, there are certain side effects of material development. There is an increase of mental unease, worry, and fear, and this in turn sometimes expresses itself in violence. There is a decline in human feeling. For example, although it is true to say there has always been fighting throughout history, there is a difference between the hand-to-hand fighting between individuals in the past and the remotely controlled warfare of the present. If you were to try to kill someone with a knife, it would naturally be difficult because you have to be able to cope with seeing his blood, his anguish, and hearing his screams of pain. Natural restraint arises. But if you use a rifle with telescopic sights, it is so much easier, almost as if it did not concern you.